wind in my sails. I toast to the ocean, she balanced my scales. West CoastiN, got degrees in my nap.
Destroy our enemies.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? WesT CoastiN here, and today I have the first installment of a new series that I'm going to be doing for jumps and spots. Now, if you don't know what jumps and spot is, basically I'm going to be going around to every map and showing you guys cool jumps and spots that'll give you the upper hand when playing in pubs or competitive game battle settings. Now, first off, I want to apologize for the quality of this commentary if it's not the best. I am actually doing my first live commentary while doing this, and I'm actually using my Turtle Beach HPX to commentate this, which I've never done before. So, this is a learning experience, and if the quality is not the best, I do apologize. But let's get it started right here, and the first jump I'm going to show you guys is actually a pretty cool jump. There's actually two ways to get in here. Now, if you know this spot, this is actually a really good spot, and it has lots of people in it, right? And rightfully so, because this spot has height advantage, and it gives you a good line of sight on the enemy's team window and top middle. And typically, people think that there's only one way to get into this building, and that is through this staircase right here. And they typically always have claymores right there, so if you're not running hacker, odds are you're going to get killed. So let's show you guys the jump, and the jump is actually really easy. All you have to do is come over to this car, jump up, and then you can jump up into this window, jump in, and you can avoid the guy's claymore completely, and then just knife him, shoot him, do whatever, and you'll be right in there, and they won't even know what happened. And there's actually another way to get in there. If you're playing TDM and you're on a flank, they will continue to spawn right there regardless of where you are. So if you go over to that car and you try to jump up, odds are they're going to be behind you and shoot you. So if you want to get in there without having the enemy team shoot at you, you can actually jump on these sandbags, run over, and then jump right up. Now I am using lightweight, but all of these jumps that I'm going to show you are possible without using lightweight. So now I'm going to show you guys another jump, and this jump is useful because if you know anything about top middle in this map, you know that there are always tons of people here and tons of people looking here. So if you want to run through top middle, odds are you're going to get blasted by somebody. But there's actually a way to get up there, and you just go right over here, and you jump again, and you'll be right up there. Now, one of the things you want to make sure you do is you hold A. If you just tap A, and you go right over here, then you'll actually just fall down just like that. So you want to hold A in order to get up there. Now, one of the things I want to show you guys is a lot of people think that you can jump up on this thing right here, and that's actually not true. For some reason, you just go right through it when you jump. I don't know if that's a glitch, if it's planned on getting fixed, but you cannot land on this thing. But let's show you guys another jump, and this is one right over here a lot of people know about, but there's actually a twist to it that not a lot of people do know about. So if you jump right out of this window right here, and you go out to this little, I don't know, top of this little house right here, lots of people know about this spot. However, this spot is not that great. While it does give you a good view if you're playing demolition or search and destroy on the bomb site that's right there, you can't really see that much except for that window. The only spot where you have a good line of sight on is that window. But what a lot of people don't know is if you go right here, you have a perfect line of sight on that alleyway right there. And another good thing is that window that I was just talking about is now blocked by this little statue. So they do not have a shot on you, but you have a shot on anybody coming through this alleyway. This is actually a really good spot, and it's actually a lot harder for them to see you than on top of that, because that is a more steel or white background, and if you're laying down on this, they can't see you as well. So that's a good spot, and another good spot that I'm going to show you guys is right over here. This is another spot that I found, and if you'll just go right here, and you jump up, and you can actually go right up here. Now this in itself is a good spot. If you're rocking Ghost and perhaps a weapon with a silencer, you can just kill people up here and they will never know where you are unless they look at the kill cam. However, there's another spot you can go and you just jump right up here, and now you are right up here at this spot up here, and you've avoided all the claymores. Typically people who camp up in this spot right here, they will always leave claymores down here, and especially on these stairs. But there's actually another way to get up here that not a lot of people know about. If you jump up off this little air conditioning right here, you can actually jump right up, and there you go. You have avoided the claymores that are typically on this staircase completely. And there's actually another spot that I want to show you over here. This isn't a jump, but this is a good spot that you can be using if you're playing search and destroy or demolition. There's a bomb site right there. I believe it's bomb site A. And if you're in this spot right here, you can crouch down and you can have perfect line of sight on that little alleyway which they typically come out of. You can have a good nade spot on it. You can sit right here, and it'll just be a perfect spot. As long as somebody's covering the middle so you don't get flanked, this is a really good spot to sit at demolition or search and destroy. Now, the last spot that I'm going to show you guys is right over here. Now, this is, again, is the exact equivalent to the first building that I showed you guys. It has a good line of sight on top middle, and it actually has a good line of sight at their window. And, again, there's only one entrance, or at least that's what they think. And they typically always put a claymore right here, and, again, unless you're running hacker or flak jacket, you're going to get killed by that every time. So, a lot of people know about these boxes right here that you can just jump up, and you can go right here. But what a lot of people don't know is if you are not the type of person who likes to get into 1v1 battles and you want to avoid confrontation at all ends, you can actually jump over here on this truck and you can actually jump in through the window and you'll be right behind him and he'll never know what hit him. And that's about it for this map, guys. If you guys like this little series that I started, tell me and I'll do a lot more, a lot quickly. But yeah, that's about it, guys. If you like this video, give it a like and tell me what map I should do next. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'm out.
It's a draw. Stand down.